Hello students, today we discuss exercise 7.2 remaining 3 problems. Question 8. Draw a rough sketch of two triangles such that they have 5 pairs of congruent parts but still the triangles are not congruent. We learned that in triangle any 3 elements of one triangle is equal to 3 elements of other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. The 3 criterion saying that only. Okay, what are the 3 criterion? SSS. 3 sides of one triangle is equal to 3 sides of other triangle. And SAS criterion said 2 sides including one angle of first triangle is equal to 2 sides including one triangle. Okay, sorry, one angle. Similarly, ASA tells that two angles include one side of first triangle is equal to two angles including one side of other triangle. Then these two triangles are congruent. Got it? But here, if you draw a rough figure like this, here, this figure, angle A 30 degree, angle P 30 degree. These two are, side is corresponding part. Okay, just they are equal. Okay, yeah, equal. And here 80, angle B 80 and Q is 80. So these two are equal angles. And 70, angle C and R are 70. So these two angles are equal. And sides, about sides, side AB is equal to side PQ. We'll verify all the 4 criterions now. Yes. First criterion. These two triangles, is there 3 sides are equal? No. Only they are given 2 sides are equal. They are not said about BC and PR. So, this criterion not applicable. So, we'll clear this. Next, SAS. SAS, 2 sides includes one angle. See, AB and AC in between one angle. Isn't it? Similarly, this side, PQ and QR in between one angle. Compare these two angle measures. One is 30 degree, another one is 80 degree. Are they equal? No. So, this is also not applicable. Second criteria will clear this. Next, ASA. 2 angles between one side. So, we will select this part. Angle A 30 degree, angle P 30 degree. Angle C 70 degree, angle R 70 degree. In between AC is equal to PQ, but it should be PR. Congruent means it should be PR. 2 angles in between a side. Understand what I am telling? Yes. But here PR there is no similarity. So ASA criterion also not applicable. So we'll clear this. RHS we cannot apply because here there is no right angles. Understand children? Yes. So this is the rough figure with 5 equal sides but not congruent triangles. Got it? Yes. Copy down this rough diagram and with this solution till this, and the remaining I will show here. Copy down this page also. Question 9. If triangle ABC and triangle PQR are to be congruent, name one additional pair of corresponding parts. What criterion did you use? Yes, look at these two triangles. It is a right angle triangle in which two parts, that is two elements of one triangle is equal to two elements of other triangle, and they are telling these two triangles are congruent. Got it? But additionally we have to show another one corresponding parts. That's all. They are clearly telling it is congruent triangles, right? So which part we can take? We can apply two criterion here. Which are they? ASA criterion or RHS. Yeah, ASA criterion, one angle, it is second angle. Here also one angle and second angle. So we can say BC equal to QR. Here there is no similarity, but here it is given these two triangles are congruent. That's why we are congruent means it should be equal only according to ASA criteria. Got it? Yes. RHS is possible. RHS means right angle. It is here one right angle. It is one right angle. H means its opposite side. AC is equal to its opposite side. That is PR. Right angle opposite side PR. Yes, two conditions. This is one condition. Side, another one condition we need. But here they are asking only one additional part. So RHS is not possible. Only we will apply ASA criterion and give this part. Got it? Just I tried RHS criterion. We have to write two additional part. Here they are asking one additional part. That's why ASA criteria is correct. Okay? Yes. Copy down. Only this much answer. Question 10. Explain why triangle ABC congruent to triangle FED. Why they are equal? Here it is this both the triangles are right angle triangle, right? Angle B right angle here. Here angle E is right angle. Its opposite side AC is hypotenuse. Here opposite side DF is hypotenuse. Right? And one side BC and another one side here one side DE. Both are equal, but they are given some similarity. Sign given on that equal sign like that. But AC on that they are not given any similarity. AC and DF for hypotenuse they are not given any similarity, so we cannot consider these two are equal. Got it? Here see at angle they marked using two arcs. Here F also marked by two arcs, so we can say angle A equal to angle F. Got it? Yes, like that. Now so yes, all the four criteria not possible here. For that we have to find angle C and angle D measure. There are no angle measure, only right angle given. A angle measure is not given, but these two are equal. Two angles are equal. It is a right angle triangle. These two angles measures are given. What about third angle measure? 90 plus 30 is 120. 180 minus 120 is 60 degree. We have to apply the angle sum property. Similarly, another one triangle I am taking, it is ABC. Next I am taking FED. FED. Okay, in which it is 90 degree. This is 30 degree. How much it is? 60 or other measure? Here also it is 60 only, no? Yeah. Now look at these two triangles. Here also the same thing. They are not given measure, but they are telling angle A is equal to angle F. Angle B is right angle, angle D is right angle. But angle C measures not given means it should be understood. Third, if any two angles are equal means third angles also equal. For that one I am shown this example. Got it, children? Yes. Now, why we are taking the third angle means without third angle any criterion we cannot apply here for that purpose. Okay, so now I am marking it is C and D are equal now. Got it? Now we can prove. Here the solution is that given that first given conditions we'll write angle ABC equal to angle FED. Okay. Next they are given this angle measure, no, that is BAC equal to DFE or EFD. What they are given I written. Then these are all the explanation what I did in the example. This explanation that two angles of triangle ABC are equal to the two respective angles of triangle FED. Also the sum of all interior angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore third angle of both the triangles will also be equal in measure. Therefore this angle is equal to this angle, that is BCA equal to EDF. Also given that BC equal to D. One side similarity is given BC equal to ED. Now we are having 1, 2, 3, 4. By using equation 1, 3, 4, we have to use only 1, 3, 4. We can prove triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED ASA criterion. It is right angle triangle, but AC hypotenuse, DF hypotenuse about that not showing any similarity, that's why we cannot apply that. So we are applying ASA criteria. This angle equal, no, so it is one angle B equal to this angle and C equal to D in between this side BC, here also in between the side DE. ASA, two sides included one angle, understand? So like that, so ASA is applicable. For that purpose only we found angle C and D. We proved these two angles are equal using these two equal angles. Got it? Yes, that only given here. So using these conditions we can say that two triangles are congruent by ASA criterion. That's all. Copy down.
Here we are given two triangles, ABC and DEF. We also know that angle ABC equals angle DEF, each measuring 90 degrees. Angle BAC equals angle EFD, and sides BC and DE are of the same length. Now, are these two triangles congruent? In this case, we cannot use the ASA congruency criterion, as BC and DE are not the included sides of the two triangles. So what do? We will first try to prove the two remaining angles of the triangles to be equal. Now, two angles of triangle ABC are equal to two angles of triangle DEF. Recall the angle sum property of a triangle. The sum of the measures of the three angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. Now, what can we say? Can we say that the remaining angle of triangle ABC equals the remaining angle of triangle DEF? That is right. So we have angle BCA equal to triangle FDE. Now let us prove the two triangles to be congruent. We have angle ABC equals angle FED, each measuring 90 degrees. Angle BCA equals angle EDF. We just proved that. Also BC is equal to ED. That was given to us. So now we have two angles and an included side in both the triangles. So we can safely say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. By which criterion? Right, ASA congruency criterion.
Yes, till this we completed our chapter 7 congruence of triangles. These are all the questions. This question what we have done, all these questions are very simple and easy, and at the same time this concept is very important concept in geometry. Got it? So the thing is that what is congruent triangles and the criterion, which are the criterion, how the criterion are used to prove any two triangles are congruent. Yes, Thank you.